we were talking about this taboo around menstruation, how so many young girls have to drop out just because they can't get access to sanitary pads. So opening the door for the conversation that remains unfortunately taboo and wrapped up in whispers. Tabhi sanitary pad ka naam bhi whisper rakha hai, right? Let's welcome on the stage Monalisa Padhee and Asha ji. Can we have them on the stage, please? They're coming from front of stage. Okay. Come. Okay. Asha ji hai?
Ji.
Namaste. Monalisa.
Hi.
Okay. I'm going to request Khushbu ji, Divya and Sarmi Bai to felicitate them before we get the conversations going. And this is a joint first of our Her Awards for Monalisa and Asha ji, if we can present it here, please. Big round of applause, please. Let's have a bigger round of applause. And this round of applause is also for Khushbu, Divya and Sarmi Bai and women who actually challenge the status quo every single day. Yeah, that's for Monalisa. Let's have a big round of applause. Okay, one final time, 3 cheers for these women in politics fighting stereotypes, for Khushbu, for Divya and Sarmi Bai. Big, go for it. Louder, louder. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Namaste Sarmi Bai, thank you. Aye. Come on, let's keep the applause going. Yeah, front. Just keep front of stage. थोड़ा उधर मोनालिसा उधर चले जाओ उधर पहले 2 सीट. Okay, I want to start this conversation actually with the audience. Is there any young girl here who's wanted to talk about her period but found that you're expected to talk about it in whispers? Anyone want to talk about how you can't talk about menstruation openly? Anyone? Come on, you can't be shy here. This is the whole point. I saw a hand go up. Come up, come up, come up. Run up. Run up. Good for you. Hi. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Ritika Gotwal.
And how old are you?
I'm 14.
And how difficult is it, do you think, for a girl to talk openly, stand up on a stage like this and talk about her period?
Yes. So actually, I got my periods when I was 11 in 6th standard, and I was the first one to get it in my whole class. So I basically belong from rural Rajasthan, where, girls are not educated, and even I'll be the first women to even graduate in the future from my family. So yeah, when I got my period, actually, I have a sister. So we are a family of 4, 3 are females. But even though my mother wasn't that comfortable to talk about, but thankfully, we had sessions in school through which I had an idea. Then my sister got her period in 7th grade. She's 12. She's currently in 7th. She was so unaware about what this period was, and even my mother didn't tell her exactly. So I was the one who sat her down and told her in brief.
And when you started talking about your period, what is the general reaction from people? Like you stood up on stage and you said, I was so many years old when I got my period. Log kya kehte hain? How do people respond? Awkwardly?
Yeah, exactly. Mostly they are awkward, but those who say yes, they are really, those who are open to talk about period, I really respect them, because in India especially, from rural Rajasthan, they think that periods are not present, they are invisible.
And periods are still treated as dirty.
Yes, exactly.
So thank you. Let's hear it for her. She came up on stage and she spoke openly. Asha ji, जब आप इनकी उम्र की थी और आपका पीरियड होता था तो दर्द होती थी, आपका हेवी पीरियड होता था, आप मुझे बता रही थी, लेकिन जो लोगों का एक तरह से एटीट्यूड रहता था, जिस तरह से वो रिस्पॉन्ड करते थे, वो क्या होता था? मतलब आपको एक तरह से गंदा महसूस कराने की कोशिश की जाती थी?
जी, तो बिल्कुल ये होता था मेरे साथ कि मैं अपने आप को अच्छा महसूस नहीं करती थी।
मैं वहाँ आती हूँ, मुझे आपका आवाज़ नहीं आ रहा है, तो मैं यहाँ आ जाती हूँ। हाँ, बताओ।
जी, तो मैं अपने आप को अच्छा महसूस नहीं करती थी कि लोग मेरे बारे में सोचेंगे कि इसके पीरियड्स हो रखा है, तो ऐसा उनकी थिंकिंग थी कि वो सभी महिलाओं के साथ होता है और सभी बच्चों के साथ होता है। तो मुझे अपने आप को ऐसा महसूस होता है कि सब मेरे ही होता है और मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता कि
मतलब आपको ऐसे फीलिंग दी कि भाई ये आप ही को कोई अजीब चीज हो गई।
बिल्कुल।
फिर आप क्या करती थी?
फिर मैं धीरे धीरे, जैसे ही मेरी स्कूल हुई, मेरी स्कूल में जब मेरा मम्मी पीरियड्स हुआ फर्स्ट बार मेरा, तो मम्मी ने मुझे कपड़ा दे दिया कि हाँ ठीक है जाओ। और अब मुझे नहीं पता था कि किसको क्या करना है, कैसे यूज़ में लेना है, कैसे धोना है, नहीं पता था मुझे। फिर मुझे धीरे धीरे मैं स्कूल में जाने लगी तो फिर वहाँ पे पैड की डिस्पोज करने की व्यवस्था नहीं थी। फिर इस स्कूल के अंदर टॉयलेट साफ नहीं थे और नैपकिन यूज कर रहे हैं, सैनिटरी नैपकिन, तो वहाँ पे धोने का नहीं था।
तो कभी ऐसे लगा कि मैं स्कूल ही नहीं जाती?
बिल्कुल, ये हुआ है मेरे साथ। मेरे एग्जाम भी छूटे हैं, एग्जाम भी नहीं दे पाई मैं, उसके अगले दिन एग्जाम भी नहीं होते थे। और फिर बाद में मैं अपने टीचर्स को भी नहीं बता पाती थी। और मैं अपने साथ में फ्रेंड के साथ खाना खा रही थी, तो मेरे उस टाइम स्कूल ड्रेस ऐसी थी कि मेरा वाइट पजामा था, तो वो उसमें इतना गंदा हो गया, वो रेड हो गया। तो फ्रेंड ने बोला कि इस पर आशा बैठी थी। तो मेरे को ऐसा लगा कि मेरे पीरियड्स हो गए मेरे स्कूल से। फिर मेरे को कैसे बहाना बनाया, मैं चली गई घर पे जाने के बाद मुझे अगले दिन ऐसा महसूस हुआ कि मुझे मेरे फ्रेंड बोलेंगे इसके पीरियड्स हो रखा था। तो इसने सब लोग ने देखा, इसने भी देखा, इसने भी
तो
देखा।
मतलब स्टूल पे जब खून देखा उन्होंने तो बोला यहाँ आशा बैठी थी।
जी बिल्कुल, क्योंकि खाना उसी समय खा रही थी ना मैं, उसी टेबल से आमने सामने।
Monalisa, the discrimination continues to be real. What would you say about that?
I think the moment you asked the girls over here to stand up, and it took a while for the girls to come up even here,
Yeah.
and that gives a testament to the kind of discrimination we have been all through, right? So this is the story of Asha, this is the story
Yeah.
of Barkha, Monalisa.
Yeah,
and the
it's a
girl
story of
also,
everybody.
everyone who is menstruating.
Yeah.
So it is still very much prevalent. I think we talk a lot about access, but I think let's start the discussions about being aware. Let's destigmatize. Let's have these forums like this where we are talking about women health, openly, because there is nothing to be ashamed of. This is just a bodily process. So that is what we are trying to do.
Just hold the mic closer.
Yeah. So that is what we are trying to do, to destigmatize the discussion, to have safe spaces.
And do you find that men,
Yeah.
boys are
Yeah.
now ready to take part in this discussion? Are things changing? Is there a young man here who's willing to stand up and talk about a period like it's a normal biological function? Anyone? Or does it still make everybody anxious and nervous? Anyone? Come on up. Monalisa, continue. What have you found has changed and what has not changed?
I think things have changed over the years. In India, I think a lot of work is happening around it, but I think we have a long way to go. We have to start within our own home. Talk to your partner, talk to your husband, talk to your father. Let's see how much they are involved in.
So I want to have a big round of applause from Gautam. I just recognized him. Gautam Shetty is from Maersk. Maersk is one of the steadfast partners of We the Women, one of our partners who have made this event possible. So let's say thank you to him first of all, for all of you being here. Come on, I want to hear a louder applause. He's from Bangalore. Let's show him that Jaipur can clap louder than Bangalore. Okay. Gautam, thank you for being a man who stepped up on stage to take part in this conversation, because the next person I'm going to introduce is also a man, and that's the interesting thing. You stepped up. How do men, because men are a big part of the whispers around period or menopause, how should men normalize this conversation?
I think it's, we've come a long way. We're a lot more comfortable today. In fact, I was sitting right there, and I have a colleague, a female colleague, who spoke to me about how when she was in Nepal and had her first period, she had to go out of the house, right? So I think that itself shows that she was comfortable telling me about it. So I think we've come a long way, but it is going to take some time for us to not squirm when somebody talks about it.
Thank you for that, Gautam, and we'll ask Gautam to take his seat. I have to introduce my next guest. I want you to remain on stage. Asha ji और मोनालिसा आप हमारे साथ बने रहे. हम पीरियड की बात करते हैं. आप ये सोचेंगे कि औरत 50 साल की हो गई तो चलो ये मुसीबत टली. Maybe we'll finally have a life that is destigmatized, right? The older women my age in this audience, though I don't think of myself as old. That's the other thing, the way they classify you as old. But as we get older and our period becomes more irregular, we enter perimenopause, we enter menopause, you would think that our lives would normalize. But guess what? Today, at least, we're talking, Monalisa, about periods, about menstruation.